Hello, everybody. Big Polly coming to you this fine Monday morning, June the 8th, 2026. We have two games on the bill for you today from the 1976 NCAA basketball tournament. We start with the 5-12 game, which is going to be Arizona taking on McNeese State, the Cowboys out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. And it would probably help if I went to the display feed scene. I'm wearing a lavalier microphone now. We'll try that, see how well this works. And we will show you the team stats. We'll show you how each team fared in the regular season. Starting with McNeese State, they had an up and down season. They finished up 12-10. They were on a 2-game loss streak as the regular season ended, losing to Illinois State and South Alabama. Their biggest streak was like a 6-game streak when they beat Louisiana Tech, Southwest Louisiana, Texas Arlington, Lamar, Arkansas State, and Northeast Louisiana to go from 5-6 to 11-6. But then they lost 4 out of their last 5. Arizona is not yet in the Pac-10. They were in the WAC in this time period. And quite frankly, they had better competition, and they went 21-7 against it, culminating with a sweep over Arizona State in their last game, 79-70. They beat them 84-80 in Tempe, February 7th. They played a much more competitive schedule, and I think they will prove to be the better team today as we get this Midwest regional now started. Regional that's going to be headed by the Indiana Hoosiers, who are the real life winners. So this is the 9th tournament game out of 47. We've got a long way to go. We will get you to this game. I would think Arizona would be a considerable favorite. I will play it as them as the acting home team here.
Here are today's starting lineups. First for the visiting McNeese State Cowboys, Hanks, Oni, McLaurin, Rudd, and Lawrence. McNeese State is coached by E.W. Voigt. And now for your Arizona Wildcats, Rappies, Harris, Gordy, Fleming, and Elliott. Arizona is coached by Fred Snowden.
Their box score in the upper right is going to be very difficult for me to read. Hopefully I will not be too dependent on it.
McNeese State gathers the jump ball.
In the Mid-East regional, we saw 3 out of 4 teams lower seeded win. And we start with a transposition of colors. Hanks is actually on McNeese State. He is the point guard. And Gordy is actually on Arizona, he being the small forward. He's got a 3-inch reach advantage or height advantage.
Gordy takes control.
And Arizona wins the tip. Fleming to Elliott. Some baseline to baseline passing. Elliott shot is no good.
Foul is on Lawrence, his first team.
Elliott, his first free throw.
Elliott made the free throw.
Is going to be good. They can score 1-0. He is the center on this Arizona squad. Missing the second. He's only a 6.44 shooter. The third try is also a miss, so it'll be 1-0. And the ball going back to the Cowboys. I knew they were competitive at some point. I want to say like late 90s, early aughts, as Lawrence has made it a 2-1 score.
Foul is on Lawrence, his second. Second team foul.
And he picks up a quick 2 fouls, just 59 seconds, so he has to sit. Elliott on Briggs, the backup center, a miss, and a rebound by Rod. So the Cowboys will push it up the floor. A fast break. Oni rejected by Elliott. And we will go back the other way. Just getting started in this first of 4 Midwest Regionals this week. Fleming has given the Wildcats a 3-2 lead. Briggs blocked by Elliott. Briggs, though, getting the rebound off the block.
Foul is on Fleming. First personal. First team foul.
So there's your score right now, 3-2. Just double check, make sure everything is working properly, which, to my precepts, it is. So Red with the inbound over to Oni, and that's another block. The Wildcats having a block party in the early going of this one. Later on today, we should be able to upload Georgia and St. Bonaventure, the Bonnies from upstate New York, taking on the Georgia Bulldogs. We had quite a football team in 76. It's Rudd up close, giving the Cowboys a 4-3 lead. Fleming to Rappus. Back to Fleming, and he shoots a bullseye from about 18 feet to make it 5-4. Rudd back the other way. He has 4 of the 6 points for McNeese State to make it 6-5. We go back to Elliott, the opposing center, and his shot is good.
Bob Elliott.
And give Gordy the assist, and we have a foul.
His second, 13th foul.
That is Fleming, who now goes out and will be replaced by Taylor at power forward. 7-6. Arizona leading. McLaurin with the miss, a long rebound to Gordy. And the Arizona Wildcats out of Tucson, Arizona. I know somebody who went to Arizona more recently. Taylor, the miss. Oni with the rebound. And here comes McNeese State. Oni with a dribble drive.
Oni scores.
And one coming.
Foul is on Elliott. First personal, 4th team foul.
And Oni convert the old school 3-point play? No. We've already had 3 misses of free throws in this game. It's 8-7 Cowboys, 15-11. Taylor from the far corner to make it 9-8. Rudd working Taylor. A block by Elliott over to McLaurin, who gets his first board. He puts up a shot. It's no good, but a long rebound to Oni, so it's an offensive rebound. McNeese State already has 3 of them. And McLaurin, bullseye on that shot from about 15, and it's 10-9. Elliott back the other way is fouled.
His first personal, 13.
McNeese State has committed 3 fouls, and they've all been by the centers. Warren's 2 quickly went out, and now Briggs his first. Elliott, again, the iron being unkind, and Arizona is 1 of 4, and all the free throws so far have been by Elliott. Second one is a line drive that goes in. Make the score level at 10, and there's your third free throw, second connect. Make it 11-10. It's Hanks. To McLaurin, and McLaurin fires and hits from outside. And the Cowboys retake the lead at 12-11. Elliott passing it back and forth to Gordy. His drive to the basket is a miss, and McLaurin is going to rebound it for the McNeese State Cowboys. That will skid her out of bounds. And I'm going to set up a 2-1-2 zone here. And well, the offensive rebounds, we need to crash the boards on the McNeese State end. 12-11, the Cowboys can extend the lead to 4 here, or to 3, maybe to 4 if they get a foul. Rudd with the miss, gets his own board. That's 3 for him on the day. Putback is no good. Rudd gets rebound number 4. Back to back, another miss. Another rebound for McNeese State. And Briggs, though, committed an offensive foul. Briggs has 2 fouls, and he's out of the game. So they got to bring Lawrence back with his 2 fouls. If Arizona can stay patient, they should have this as the game goes on. And Bob Elliott has given Arizona the lead again at 13-12. Whistle and a travel by McNeese State. McNeese State really didn't play anybody outside of their regional area. Arizona was kind of a team that took on all comers. So it's Harris with it. He's looking for Elliott. Elliott drives to the basket, no good. And McLaurin crashing it down, taking it down for the Cowboys.
Lawrence.
And Lawrence has points 3 and 4 for the game for him.
McLaurin. First personal, 15 foul.
And the foul by McLaurin gives Arizona now 2 fouls to get to the bonus. 14-13 right now. Rappus to Taylor. Taylor's kind of looking for Elliott, but he's going to take the shot from the far corner and get it to make it 15-14 now. Lawrence, McLaurin, a double dribble. Another mental miscue by the Cowboys. Harris drives to the basket, but that clanks off, and it goes to Elliott. His putback, no good, but the rebound goes to Harris of Arizona. He's playing shooting guard, and Elliott goes to 9 points on that basket, 19-14. McLaurin comes back the other way. He has been hot from the outside, 3 of 5. And that's going to make it 17-16, a turnover, and the Cowboys get it back. McLaurin with a dribble drive. Nice little transition there to a drive. He'd been taking a lot of outside shots, and he was fouled hard by Taylor. It's 5 on Arizona now, so McNeese State also now 2 fouls away from 1-and-1s, at the very least. Here is the bonus for McLaurin, which is a miss. Rudd gets the rebound for McNeese State. Approaching the halfway point of the first half, Rudd with the putback to make it 20-17. Taylor calling his own number, as they would say in football.
Taylor.
Short basket to make it 20-19. Lawrence to Taylor. And it is Rappus. Top of the key, he is fouled by Hanks.
16 foul.
And that is 1 foul on Hanks. He plays point guard. 1 more will put Arizona in the bonus. Though it really looks like at this point both teams will eventually get there. Harris, no good. Basket interference called on Gordy, so possession going back to the Cowboys. Rudd immediately fouled by Taylor.
16
Number 2 on Taylor, who will depart. And you got Marshall and Demick coming in. His first name is not Pan, I don't think. Pandemic, get it? 20-19 McNeese State with 9:08 to go. McLaurin rising and firing from outside, and now McNeese, the first team into the bonus.
17 foul.
This was a foul in the act of shooting, so it's 3 to make 2. First attempt is good, and that's the first make for McNeese today. And that makes it 21-19. Lawrence is going to come back in for McNeese State. They have trouble because both their centers have 2 fouls. And you don't want to pick up a third before the end of the first half. Second free throw for McLaurin is a hit.
McLaurin hit the free throw.
22-19. They record this. Of course, basketball on the brain, especially if you are in the great city of New York. Elliott being guarded by Lawrence. Game 3 of the NBA Finals tonight. President Trump attending. Elliott.
Foul is on Oni. His first 17 foul.
3 to make 2. Both teams now in the bonus. Elliott
made the free throw.
Goes to 10 points on that free throw. From the field, he is now 4 of 7. And he's taken all the free throw shots for Arizona up to this point.
Elliott made the free throw.
And Elliott cuts it to a point at 22-21. It's Hanks to Rudd, and Rudd tries to bring Soul to the hole, but it's a miss. And Elliott will send the Wildcats the other way. Of course, Arizona would go on and win a couple of national championships in basketball, at least one that I can think of.
Herman Harris scores.
And Harris with an outside shot.
Second personal.
On Harris, we have a bunch of fresh substitutions coming in for McNeese, Robinson, Hayes, Phillips, and Smith playing those two guard and two forward possessions. Now, Harris is not a good free throw shooter. So his and one is a knuckleball, which finds the basket. 24-22. Both teams shooting well from the field. McNeese at 500 and Arizona at 563. It's Rudd with it now. I should hit the continue button, should I not? Smith hacked by Demick, and the basket counts.
On Demick, his first personal.
We have a tie at 24-all. McNeese State hanging tough, and I don't think anybody was expecting that, at least up to this juncture in the first half, and they have the lead again. Their biggest lead was 3. Arizona's biggest lead has also been 3. Score 25-24. It's Elliott passing it. Well, Elliott kept it, actually, and he's going to shoot, try to add to his
foul is on Hayes.
Growing point total. But Hayes fouls him. It's a 1-and-1. Hayes picking up his first. Got 3 players at 2 fouls for McNeese and 2 players at 2 fouls for Arizona. Here's your 1-and-1. First one will fall, so you get
Elliott
the second.
made the free throw.
And the score tied at 25 apiece at 7:36 left to go in the first half. Elliott letting it fly. That was a long rebound. Robinson just gets in there in front of Elliott, and McNeese goes to transition. Rudd misses. Elliott with the rebound, and the board. And a steal by Phillips on the offensive end for Arizona. So McNeese pushing it up their end of the court. Phillips, about a 15-footer that goes left. Rudd winds up with it.
Wildcats ball.
And a turnover. We have had, so far in this game, 7 turnovers. 4 of them went to McNeese. 3 of them to Arizona. Rappas is going to need a break. We're going to put Maxey in, Sylvester Maxey, and put him out of position at the shooting guard role. Miles, dribble drive.
Gilbert Miles.
Gives Arizona a 2-point lead again at 27-25. Out of bounds, a turnover, and the ball goes back to Arizona. Rappas comes back in. And Elliott going back in at center. 6:12 to go. Rappas to Elliott, back to Rappas, who hits from outside. No, that was Elliott with the basket. 14 for him. It's 29-25. Lawrence rattles in and out.
On Demick, second personal.
And Demick picks up foul number 2. He's the power forward. These color combinations for Arizona are very difficult.
Phillips made the free throw.
See it there? It is 29-26. And a whole bunch of substitutions as we get into the final countdown for the first half. Phillips missing the second. But it's 3 to make 2, so he gets another one. And he misses that. Harris with the board. And Arizona takes a 3-point lead. Their biggest lead so far has now been 4. If they get a basket here, it'll be 5. Alexa. That's his name, folks. So I hope your devices did not go off if you had said device. Oni to Phillips. And Oni with the outside jumper. Points 2 and 3 for him, and it's 29-28. Harris wants to go on a drive, and he gets a basket.
Herman Harris.
Arizona shooting well from the field at 600. And it's 31-26. A miss And a putback by McNeese, no good. Rebound, Elliott. 31-28, Arizona with 16 of their points of the 31 in the paint. They will pass the ball around as McNeese playing some inspired defense. Bob Elliott with it. He's being worked on by Rudd, and Rudd pickpockets him. Fast break, McNeese leading to a basket.
Phillips scores. Foul is on Elliott.
And Elliott's going to have to sit because he committed foul number 2. And we have Young, over a 7-foot-plus center, comes in to replace him. Phillips ties it.
Phillips
31 all.
free throw.
Rappus firing from outside. That is a miss, but a foul.
Foul is on Jones.
By Jones.
First.
Mr. Jones and me. First attempt is no good, but it's 3 to make 2. Rappus, 746 free throw. Puts Arizona on top. Now can they go up top by 2 points as substitutions come in? And the lead for Arizona. 33-31. Phillips reties the game and he has 8 points. McLaurin with 10 for McNeese. And again, Arizona's going to have to, in the words of the immortal Noel Howard, spread out. Jim Rappus with it. He's really going to fire one from outside, and that went
McNeese
clanking off the rim over the backboard. So McNeese gets it at 2:51 left with a tie score. Phillips, no good. Rebound, McLaurin. It will reset the offense. It's Smith working Alexa. But Robinson gets the board for McNeese State. Puts up a long distance jumper, which hits. 35-33. It's Gordy. No good, but a foul.
On Phillips. First personal.
3 to make 2. First one is good.
Gordy made the free throw.
35-34. McNeese has done a good job hanging in, but you wonder how long can they keep that up. That is a squirter in and out by Gordy, but it was 3 to make 2, and he made 2 out of 3.
Gordy made the free throw.
Which ain't bad. 35 all with 2:01 left in the first half. 21 fouls in this first half, so it wasn't artistic. Put it that way. Phillips with the miss, Young with the rebound. And now what will Arizona do? Oh, they're going to burn some clock. Minute 28. It's Miles with it now. We want to get the clock down to under a minute. They have a timeout to burn because you start with 4 and you can only take 3 with you. So we'll get the clock under a minute and call time. 52 seconds left. It's a 35-all tie. We'll look for the open man here, which we currently aren't finding. One more pass. And now we're going to have to put it up. We're going to go to Gordy. And Gordy drives, and Arizona has the lead going into the half. It's 37-35 as the crowd cheers and the bands play on, and I will be back almost immediately. So for those of you who were waiting over the weekend for Retro Championship Wrestling, we have it up due to some internet outages here in Central Florida, especially if you were with T-Mobile. I wasn't able to get this up until this morning. I recorded it Saturday and Sunday, so we have that. We'll have some more RCW tomorrow. We'll get some more the America 250 Super Season as we head out to Dodger Stadium and watch the Pacific Powers take on the Chicagoland Classics. And then we'll do some more time travel league. So we will have that for you the next 3 days. Then Thursday we come back with some more basketball. Friday, some more RCW and some more America 250. And Saturday and Sunday I will be dark. Saturday is a game night for me at my church. And then Sunday I go to church. So you have that to look forward to this week, Lord willing, and if the creek does not rise, here on the Big Polly's World of Sports Sims YouTube channel. We get you back to play in this first of 4 Midwest regional games as we play out the round where 12 entrants will go to 8. We'll find out who plays who when we come back in July and play the round of 32. So it's Arizona 37 and 35 for McNeese State. Of course, I could always show you a box score that I could read. McLaurin leading everybody on McNeese with 10 points, 14 for Elliott. And we have a few players at +4 on Arizona, Marshall and Demick, but they have only played 3 minutes. Highest game score right now is Elliott at 14. 4 for 8 from the field, 6 and 10 from the line. Arizona at 647 from the stripe, and McNeese State 556. So they're out shooting McNeese State on both the field goal and free throws ends. See what else we have here. McNeese doing better on bench points, second chance points, and paint points. And McNeese State is the only team to score on a fast break. Fouls are about even. Blocks 4 for Arizona State, none for McNeese. Turnovers about even. Rebounds +6 for McNeese. So we're going to crash the boards on both ends. And McNeese, totally dominant on their offensive side of the glass, 10 to Arizona's 2. So they're +8 on offensive rebounds. And we start with Arizona having possession. And Rapis has 2 good options here, Fleming or Elliott. And it goes to Fleming, and Fleming with the first basket of the second half. A full court press deployed now by McNeese, playing the 3-2 zone. Lawrence comes back the other way, and it's back to a 2-point game. Rapis looking for the power forward Fleming, who is stationed at the far corner, runs the baseline and scores. 41-37. So Arizona beating the full court press. A turnover, and the ball goes back to Arizona. 41-37.
Jim Rapis is hurt.
And Rapis gets wrapped, and they contemplate taking him out, but they say no, play on. 20 lead changes in this game already, and we have only played just a minute of the first half. That was a miss by Rapis, and Hanks gets the board for McNeese State, trailing by 4. Biggest lead Arizona has had. A block by Gordy, and Fleming with the board will go back the other way. Fast break, 4-on-1. Oh, yes, let's take that. It's Harris to Rapis, and Rapis lays it up and in. He's got 6 points. The lead is 6 points, and that's the biggest for Arizona in this game. Oni from long distance. A miss, but the rebound goes right to Rudd. Rudd on the near baseline throws it to McLaurin. McLaurin throwing it back to Rudd. He tries a near baseline jumper. No good.
Fleming, his third, first team foul.
And Fleming picks up the first foul of the second half. 3 to make 2 for McLaurin. He already has 10 points and is 2 for 3 from the free throw line, and now he's 3 for 4.
McLaurin made the free throw.
43-38. And that was a knuckleball. McNeese has been struggling from the line, only 6 of 11. Arizona a little more so, but they have made more attempts, 17. And have made 11. Oh, that was a wounded duck by McLaurin. So McNeese is down to 500. And Arizona will push it to their end of the court. Rapis is going to try a quick pass to Elliott. who shoots. We
Foul is
think
on Oni, his second.
he was
First
fouled on
team
the way
foul.
up, and that's 2 on Oni. Tied out Arizona. Rappus is now looking for Fleming. Fleming guarded by Rudd, a miss, but Elliott, nobody looking at him, gets an easy rebound. His putback is a miss, and Rudd collects the rebound for McNeese, but there was a travel, so the ball goes back to Arizona. 43-38. It's Elliott hitting from up
Bob
close.
Elliott.
That's points 15 and 16 for him, and the lead now 7, the biggest that Arizona has had. 45-38. Rudd and Hanks having their own little game of catch. Hanks misses from downtown, but Rudd collects the rebound, puts it up, and lays it in. 45-40. Elliott, that's skittering out of bounds, and the ball goes back to McNeese State. Arizona still playing that 2-1-2 zone and a jump ball. And again, the colors are incorrect. Lawrence is on McNeese State. He's a 7-0 center. Fleming is with Arizona. He is with 6'8", so the colors are inverted. You would think
Fleming
Lawrence would win the tap, but no, it goes to Fleming. Arizona with a 5-point advantage with 15:50 left in regulation. Fleming, points 7 and 8 for him, and the lead goes back to 7. McLaurin cuts it to 5. Now Fleming, guarded by Rudd and a foul by Rudd.
His first, second team.
So I hope everything is working with the microphone. Picked this up for like $10 at Amazon. It's in good working order. You get 2 of them, but I only need 1 at a time. Rappes is going to go looking for Fleming again. And Fleming with the miss. Rudd with the rebound and a loose ball foul on Rudd. Gives the ball right back to the Wildcats, who lead by 5. Fleming, far corner, drives, scores off the glass, and to top it off, Rudd fouls him, his third, and the 4th team foul, as you're hearing our PA announcer tell you. For McNeese, they have 4 fouls, Arizona with 1, and Fleming cashes in and gets the old school 3-point play. The lead is 8, the biggest now that Arizona has had, 50-42. 14:52 left to go. Rudd, not too far from our position, missing. It was Lawrence who missed. Rudd threw it to Lawrence, and McNeese with the rebound. Hanks with it now over to McLaurin, their leading scorer, and that's a miss and a rebound by Fleming for the Wildcats. 14:20 to go. Elliott puts it up and in. That's 17 and 18 points now for Elliott. The lead is 10, and they are the first team today to go to a double-digit lead. Lawrence with the rebound after an Oni miss. McNeese loses it out of bounds, and the ball will go to Arizona. Full court trap.
Al Fleming was hurt on the play.
But before that, we have a whistle, and Fleming is out. And that is going to bring in Taylor right now. And he's had 7 minutes of playing time, or 1 second shy of that. 52-42. Elliott has the ball.
Lawrence. Third personal. 15 foul.
Picks up his 3rd foul, so we have the ongoing situation of centers committing fouls. And another side out to Arizona, up 10. 13:43 left. It goes to Rappes. Rappes back to Elliott. He's got another basket.
Bob Elliott.
And he goes to 20 points. 54-42. And again, Arizona has their biggest lead. But Oni quickly stops that nonsense. And it's back down to 10. 54-44. And again, they look to Elliott. And that is all day, every day right now, as Elliott goes to 22 points, 56-44. Rudd calling timeout as he was smothered by the Arizona defense. Leading by 12. Oni. From outside, and he cuts it to 10. That's points 5 and 6 for him, 56-46. Gordy. Short, but over the backboard. That took a wicked bounce. And McNeese State now can try to cut it to at least 8 with a basket. Lawrence working Elliott with a steal by Rappus. Fast break, and Rappus has a basket.
Jim Rappus.
And that's points 7 and 8 for him. Lead back to 12. Oni missing everything.
Arizona ball.
And there are chants of air ball, air ball, air ball. 58-46. You're wondering who Indiana gets in the first round. It'll be the Georgia St. Bonaventure winner. Rappus, guarded by Jones. Harris, a little too long on that field goal attempt, and a rebound for Lawrence. Over to Rudd. Rudd to Jones. Back to Rudd.
Foul is on Demick. Third personal. Second team foul.
So it is a side out for McNeese. They're trailing by 12, their biggest deficit of this game. Phillips. Bullseye. That looked like it was going to be short, but there was a little more oomph in the throw. 58-48. Harris down the line, and Arizona back to their biggest lead at 60-48. Lawrence, a block by Elliott, and that got all ball. 10:39 left in the second half. Harris, a miss. Lawrence snags it for the Cowboys out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. Hayes, short, but Lawrence gets the rebound as it kicked right. And Lawrence missing. Out of bounds to the Wildcats. McNeese State, despite the fact that Arizona is playing strong on both sides of the glass, has a plus 12 rebound advantage offensively and a plus 10 rebounding advantage overall. Rebounds don't always lead to points, and that's why the Wildcats are up by 12. Elliott, who's been a scoring machine in this game, is going to watch Harris shoot. Phillips with the board. It's a 5-on-4 fast break. And Oni converts, and the lead is 10, 60-50. Harris.
Harris.
With points 8 and 9, and Rappus with assist number 7.
Foul is on Harris. His first, 13.
First personal, third team foul for Arizona. 8:58 left to go in this contest. See who gets into the second round.
Phillips
with points 11 and 12 at 62-52. Rappus tries to drive the basket, a miss, and a rebound by Lawrence for McNeese State, setting up a 2-on-2 fast break. Phillips to Hanks, and Hanks blows it. Rappus with the board, and we go back the other way. 62-52. Beg your pardon, folks, for the cough. I don't have a mute button on this microphone. Arizona leading by 10. They will pass here, try to set up a good shot, which they currently don't have with Larry Demick with it. Jim Rappus loves that outside shot, and he's got another bullseye. Points 9 and 10, and Harris with his third assist. The lead back up to 12. And again, that's been the biggest lead Arizona's had. And Oni with another basket to bring it back down to 10. It's like Groundhog Day. We keep going around the same cycle. And it's Harris. He's going to try a dribble drive here. I would think, and he lays it up and in. Points 10 and 11 for Herman. Back to 12 points at 66-54. McLaurin cuts it to 10. 66-56. But we're down now to 7:09. Elliott points 23 and 24, and that was his fifth basket in a row. 68-56. 5 baskets without a miss.
His second, 14 foul.
Harris committing his second and the team's fourth. And substitutions galore right now on the floor. Hate it when I get pop-up messages that I really don't want. McLaurin is going to make contact on his way to the basket. No, but a rebound to Young for the Great Arizona Wildcats. It's Young working Briggs. Missing, but he gets his own rebound. And the computer will have to think of something because none of my options are good. He misses, and it goes to Rudd. Briggs, bar baseline, turnover. It stays with the Cowboys. 5:40 left in regulation. Arizona continues the lead by 12. McNeese State's biggest lead has been 3. Lawrence cuts it to 10 again. Points 7 and 8 for him. Herman Harris thinks he can keep driving on Oni, but it's a miss and a rebound right to Lawrence. Arizona still playing that 2-1-2 zone. It's been working well for them. The lead is 10, and Gordy committing his first.
Team foul.
So it's 68-58. 4:50 left to play. Hanks to Lawrence. Lawrence with the double teamed. He was double teamed, tipped by Elliott, and it landed out of bounds. McLaurin had it. It went back to him. And a foul by Gordy.
His second.
You're up 10 points. Why are you fouling? And Miles will come in, play some point guard. 68-58. 40 points in the paint for Arizona out of those 68. 34 for McNeese State out of their 58. Double dribble, it goes back to Arizona, who will now slow the game down. Gilbert Miles taking a shot from the top of the key. Very long rebound, goes back to him, and Hanks has no choice but to foul him. And it's 3 to make 2 for Miles. 7.78 free throw shooter, and that falls.
Miles made the free throw.
Arizona, if they win this game, they win it because they had the better shooting luck. Second free throw, no, but he gets a third, which he takes now, and that was a miss. And the rebound to Rudd. Rudd has 11 points, so he's a basket away from a double-double. 69-58. Arizona's going to slow it down. Lawrence cuts it to 9 at 69-60. Points 9 and 10 for him. Len Gordy is passing it over to Gilbert Miles. Whistle, and Rudd is a foul away from getting a copy of the home game. And it's bonus time for Arizona at the 3:08 mark of the second half. Here's front end. It's good. The lead back to 10. 70-60. And just a little while ago, we were at 60-50. And now we're at 71-60.
Miles made the free throw.
So Miles with a couple of free throws to go to 5 on the day. 71-60 with 3:08 to go. Hanks to Lawrence. And a foul by Miles.
First personal, 17.
Rappis coming back in to play shooting guard for Arizona. This is not what you want if you're Arizona, having McNeese State go to the line.
Hanks made the free throw.
Both teams now in the 1-and-1 bonus. Hanks making the first. It's back to 10. And now it's back to 9. We've been
Hanks made the free throw.
going tittering back and forth between 9 to 12 points in the second half, most of the last part of the second half. Here comes the half-court press for McNeese State. They trail by 9. And now Miles is just going to take his time. He's going to burn the clock. 2:20 to go. Going to force McNeese's State hand here and go for the fouling. But so far, McNeese has not taken the bait. 1:51. You think that they would, trailing by 9. 1:40. Miles is just putting on a nice little demonstration of dribbling. 1:25. 1:14. 1:02. And just to shake things up a little bit, it went to Elliott. Elliott over to Taylor, and he puts up an air ball.
McNeese State ball.
52 seconds to go. Substitutions galore because this game is in the refrigerator. The eggs are getting hard, the butter is getting cold, and the jello is jiggling. Nice down 9. They will need a lot of help here as Rudd misses. Elliott with the rebound. And with 34 ticks on the clock, Arizona going to force McNeese State hand. McNeese State, for some reason, doesn't foul.
The final score, Arizona 71, McNeese State 62. Arizona was led by Elliott with 24 points, 9 rebounds. McNeese State was led by
McLaurin, 15 points. He had 4 guys in double figures. So 71-62, a closer game than I thought it would be, but Arizona's going to advance. Later on today, it'll be St. Bonaventure and Georgia coming to you. As we'll have the brackets populate. Arizona will not get Indiana, as Arizona is the 5 seed and Indiana is the 1 seed. So Arizona gets Marquette in the next round as the 4 seed. So it's Marquette and Arizona. Indiana will get the St. Bonaventure, Georgia winner. And on Thursday, LaSalle and Iowa, Boise State and Memphis State will round us out. So I hope you all have enjoyed game number 1 out of the 4 we will be doing this week on the Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims YouTube channel. It is now 10:46 as I record this, so I will get this posted, and sometime in the afternoon I will get to work on St. Bonaventure and Georgia. This has been Big Paulie. Godspeed, God bless. We will do it all again pretty soon. Bye-bye for now, everybody.